The deepest woods on Earth hide a predatory anomaly that doesn't hunt with claws, venom, or speed. It hunts with an imitation of life. Folklore calls it the Fleshgait, but evolutionary biology suggests something far more terrifying: a hyper-advanced apex predator that treats human vocalization as nothing more than a hunting lure. If you are walking deep in the forest and hear your own name called out in a voice that sounds almost perfect, do not answer. Today, we break down the calculated, terrifying biology behind nature's most horrifying acoustic trap. If you're new to this channel, hit subscribe right now and comment what country you're texting from, because you're about to learn the dark science behind things that should not exist. Let's see who is watching from the safest distance. To replicate human speech, an organism requires a highly specialized vocal apparatus. Humans rely on a precise larynx, controlled airflow, and complex tongue placement. Standard mammals cannot naturally mirror this geometry. But look closely at the avian kingdom. The common raven utilizes a specialized, dual-chambered structure called a syrinx, allowing it to mimic human phrases with chilling accuracy by vibrating deep muscle tissues independently. Anatomical anomalies suggest that the Fleshgait possesses a mutated, highly elastic vocal tract, modeled after this exact avian mechanics, but scaled up to a massive mammalian volume. It does not understand the language it speaks. Instead, it functions like an organic recorder. It captures the exact panic frequencies of lost hikers, stores the audio layout within its neurological pathways, and replays the sound like a loop, stationed to reel in isolated prey who think they are rushing to save a human life. But how does it choose whose voice to mimic? This is where the biology turns psychological. Neurological studies of cryptid encounters suggest these entities possess a highly developed array of electromagnetic receptors, similar to the electroreception found in sharks and deep-sea predators. When a human experiences extreme panic in the woods, their brain floods the surrounding environment with intense electromagnetic stress signals. The Fleshgait's neural network intercepts these waves. It doesn't just hear you, it reads the chemical frequency of your fear. By mapping the neural echoes of your panic, it can instantly pinpoint which familiar voice or specific name will cause your defense mechanisms to completely collapse. It mimics the people you trust because your own mind handed it the blueprint. But the mimicry doesn't stop at sound. Reports of these entities frequently mention a sickening, uncanny movement, bodies that look unnaturally stretched, joints that bend backward, and a fundamental inability to maintain a stable, fluid human gait. There is a profound biological reason for this failure. The organism's skeletal structure is fundamentally quadrapedal, physically built for rapid, four-legged stealth movement through thick undergrowth and subterranean caves. When it attempts to mimic human posture to deceive a target from a distance, it is forcing its muscle groups and joint sockets into extreme, unnatural structural stress. What you are looking at isn't a humanoid monster. It is a quadrapedal camouflage disguise, worn poorly. A Fleshgait rarely strikes instantly. It relies heavily on an exhaustion strategy. It will shadow a target for miles, broadcasting familiar voices, desperate crying, or familiar names just outside your peripheral vision. It is waiting for a specific chemical trigger. It is waiting for your adrenaline to peak and your stamina to break. When fear completely paralyzes your nervous system, your cognitive processing drops. That is the exact moment the disguise is dropped. If you hear it, it already smells your fear. Click here to unlock the next file and survive the woods.